Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and this is a bit of a different video today because normally at this time, I'm streaming. Yeah, that would be every morning at 9 o'clock. I make a point to do that. This morning, though, is a little bit different because I'm a little under the weather. For anyone who follows me on Twitter, at Airier Games, yeah, I know, really weird. I use my channel name as my handle on Twitter. Ooh. Basically, I've been kind of fighting a bit of a cold the last couple of days, and it just hit me yesterday really bad. I ended up not even going to work. I called off sick, and due to a heavy combination of Dayquil and NyQuil, God, I hate those things. They're disgusting. But due to them, I'm at least competent enough to be awake right now. But because of that, I just don't think I can stream this morning. So instead, I'm going to just give in to a guilty pleasure and do a reaction video to the intro of RWBY Season 5 and the Yang character short, which came out just a few days ago. And frankly, I just want to see these things. They're freaking awesome because it's RWBY, man. I am so jonesing for Season 5, and it's almost here. It is literally almost here. I mean, technically, if you have the subscription service for Rooster Teeth, you already have it. But for me, I don't have that. I am a scrub. But I love their shit, and it's always great. And just, you know what? One of the perks about being sick is, you know what? I'm going to do time for me. This is something I'm doing for me, because they're just awesome. Again, the links will be down below. Don't forget to check them out. And if you can, hit me up too. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, enjoy the video, because I know I will. Let's get started. Dude, is that Crow? Whoa. Oh man, is that... This is so... Oh. Ah, Nora! Team Ranger, Crow. New Ozpin. Something like a sword, that is weird. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Ah! Come on, I shipped them so hard. Just do it. No, don't know her yet. Whoa, oh, that's probably one of the... Oh yeah, the girl from the Blake short. Oh, that's the full version. Whoa. He just no-sold Nora? What was she? Everyone else. Freaking Salem? Oh god, I want that song. If anyone knows the name of it, please tell me. I just want to figure this thing out. Oh man. Oh, hey, there's a trailer. Cool. I gotta say, guys, the big thing here, the one that I'm really excited about, is that every time RWBY puts out a new intro animation, it's very spoilery for the entirety of the next season. They go to town on it. Yeah, just every little twist in the show, they always put into the opening animation, like that intro song, they always have it. And it's insane what they get away with. It's always like little things. Like in Season 3, when everyone just gets beaten down, and freaking Pyrrha, man! In the very last second, everyone is basically down on their, down on their luck, looking down, depressed, but Ruby's the only one looking up, because she's the only one who kind of walked out of that with her head still on. Which is bad, considering Penny and, Pyrrha didn't. Yeah, bad puns are bad. I hope they bring him back somehow. Hell, they might be bringing Pyrrha back. Somehow. It's debatable. But yeah, now let's go for the next one, because I just want to watch this stuff. It's so freaking cool. Motorcycle? Yep, motorcycle. So Yang brought her bike. Or... What? That's... Oh, this is older RWBY. Or younger RWBY.
You totally could have dodged that.
And I think she's, got a hand.
I'm just not cut out for hand-to-hand. Why can't I just use my beautiful crescent rose?
That's exactly why I wouldn't let you bring it.
Freaking anime style.
I'm gonna be
Love
leaving
it.
for Beacon soon. I want to make sure my little sis can hold her own while I'm gone.
This is right before the season. Season 1 even.
Fine.
Hey, this is the only time we really get to see them fight. Huh.
Nice one, sis. You're not always going to be able to run away from your problems, though. Sometimes you just have to stand your ground and fight, no matter what. All right, enough rest. Get back out here.
Did she hit her head on a tree?
Ruby?
Oh!
Ruby!
That's an Ursa. Ooh, different character design art. There's some! Dude, I love the music so much. Oh, man. This is an Alpha Ursa? Maybe, I can't tell. Oh, of course. This is like a new variation of I Burn. Dude. You gotta admit that they really upgraded the style so much. I mean, remember when they barely did people? Now look at this. Ooh. What the f- Okay, did not see that coming. Oh yeah, her semblance is to get powered up by damage. It's so bullshit. Granted, it doesn't really work on cutting things, but... Really? Huh. Usually you have to physically break them for that to happen.
Yang, are you okay? I didn't know how to help without my scythe. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I've always got your back, sis.
Don't make a hand pun, don't make a hand pun, don't make a hand pun. I'm gonna make a hand pun, aren't I? I like how they're using that as a bit of a memory now. It's actually a cool effect. Good framing. Because it sets it, everything is prior to the start of the series even. Huh. And that was the intro and the character short for Yang, because yeah, those are just so freaking cool, man. I gotta say though, the one thing about the intro song, it always sets the tone for the season really well. And Rooster Teeth have always made a point to have it match what they're going for. In the first season, it was just, oh my god, this is cool! Which is really all you got out of the first season. It had a lot of really cool looking things with really cool songs, and it was just really cool all the way around. The depth wasn't quite there yet on the story, but they were leading up to it, and a lot of the things they put into place back then happened later on were really cool. Little just bits of shoutouts. As you can tell, I am a fan. What I find more interesting, though, is the framing they used for, actually, at this point, all three of the main girls who've been up so far, everyone but Ruby. I'm not sure if they're going to use one for Ruby, or if the trailer was supposed to be hers. That'd be a little sketchy as far as I'm concerned. But you can definitely tell this is a shout-out to the red, white, black, and yellow trailers from prior to the start of the series. Again, those were set before them. I think these trailers are set even prior to, or at least in some cases prior to the trailers that began RWBY. I would say Weiss's probably happened after her trailer just because she had the scar still, so take your picks. But all of them are basically flashbacks. Okay, Weiss's didn't really have it set up that way, but we kind of saw it later on what was happening. It was a flashback from a different season, but you know what I mean. Every one of those is reflections of the main characters, and it's something to really set up what they're doing. Not just in what they're thinking about, but things they needed to remember and didn't, and now are trying to. In Yang's case, it's because she said she had Ruby's back in this one, and she spent all of Season 4 getting back her on her feet when she did not have her sister's back. I mean, that's just a big part of what's probably going to be a motivation. She didn't have Ruby's back. She wasn't there for her sister. And even though, yeah, I mean, you can also say her sister wasn't there for her because she literally left them behind. I just ignore those arguments. I've heard them. I don't really care. Yeah, no, personal opinion. I know, triggering someone there, I know. But she had the replacement hand. If they didn't have that, and it was a longer thing, if she hadn't bounced back, I could see it being a big issue. But she got better. Now that she's on her feet, she's seeing that, yes, bad shit is still happening. Ruby's out there on her own. And as you can see, that is going to be a major point of Yang's character development because that's what they're focusing on for this entire short. And I just love how they're setting it up that way. It's just really useful. And you got to give Rooster Teeth credit because they've taken the story design of RWBY and they've upgraded it significantly. Because like I said, the first season was shiny and cool. And Rule of Cool was pretty much the only reason it worked because it was not the art style, the story. Whenever you got into the drama sections, the talking between characters, those episodes were usually very short, and yet they felt like the longest ones because they weren't very good yet. Hell, Port's entire scene in RWBY Volume 4 was probably my best use of him because he was hilarious. And prior to that, he was barely in the show. And I'm including all the scenes where he was in the show. Those don't count because they were that bad. I like things about Season 1. The school setting was not... It just wasn't my favorite. They dragged on and they weren't that great. Now, though, they've really upgraded their skill set and it's just better. I just love what's going on. And every time I see one of these trailers, it just hypes me even more for the next season. I am so disappointed I couldn't go to the screening where they actually showed the first episode in a theater. Yeah, I had to work. Yeah, adulting. So all the same, everyone. Thanks for watching. Again, sorry I couldn't do the normal live stream. Did I say the Norman live stream? I can't English, apparently. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back to the normal schedule tomorrow, streaming every morning at 9 a.m. and edited videos at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Mostly reactions, some other things. I actually have a few interesting little different ones planned out, and I'll be recording them soon. But I'm not going to spoil what they are just yet. And again, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Later.